And new information this morning after a set of human remains were found in Southcrest at a home there. Want to bring in San Diego Police Chief Scott Wahl joining us live now to discuss the latest on this investigation. Now, Chief Wahl, we know that there was extensive reporting, especially on our end here, on that investigation. Anything new that you can tell us here this morning?
Well, first of all, it's a fascinating case, and it's going to take some time to kind of sift through everything that we have so far as new evidence. It's a collaborative effort with the CHP, the FBI, and the San Diego Police Department, along with our district attorney's office. And I'm confident that we're going to be able to have a little bit more clarity with everything that happened in this case here pretty soon.
Now, I know, of course, there's still a lot, being that it's a pending investigation, or an active investigation, right. I should say, that you can't tell us. But for a lot of people, they were wondering why it is that there was such a large presence. Is there anything you can share about why it is that the FBI, CHP, and other agencies were involved in that collaborative effort?
Yeah, well, this person of interest was involved in a lot of different things.
Okay.
Obviously, there was an original homicide that the CHP is investigating. FBI has some weapons charges that they were looking at, and then we are concerned with some missing person cases that he may be linked to. In particular, when he was living at that address, we had information that led us to believe that there might be human remains there. That's why we were all there, kind of taking a look at everything that would be possibly buried or hidden in that yard. We're confident we have everything. But we have found remains, and we'll let the medical examiner determine exactly who that is moving forward.
That person of interest, Dwight Roan, that was going to be my next question. Are we still waiting for cause of death on that set of remains?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Okay. And then if you can, or can it be shared how it is that the tip came in to search this residence?
Yeah, I would at this point say it's good police work.
Okay.
Sifting through some cold case reports, some witness statements, and realizing that there was a witness that saw this individual in the yard digging, and so we were able to go back and clarify that and get a warrant and search through that yard to find the remains that we found.
Active police work leading potentially to this. Okay. Want to change topics now to, of course, the automated license plate readers. There's a big vote obviously coming up. You have been a proponent here, obviously, of its use, including in a number of cases. So I guess what I would ask you is that we have seen some, obviously, some opponents who have come out vocally against this use, particularly when it comes to information being shared or maybe even inadvertently being shared because of data breaches. What would be your message or sort of your response to some of those attacks?
Yeah. Well, first, I would say we hear the concerns and we understand that some segments of our community are living in fear, and that fear has driven to the call to remove this technology, which is a proven crime-fighting tool that allows us to catch criminals. And it has been game-changing for us. Let me correct one thing. There wasn't a data breach.
Okay.
When we originally set up this technology in the state of California, it is completely legal. In fact, it is industry standard that agencies share with each other. Our Privacy Advisory Board put additional restrictions on us than state law. So we're not allowed to share with anybody, and we don't share with anybody. When it was first stood up, the first 2 weeks, there's a box that needs to be checked somewhere in the database when they're setting it up that does not allow us to share with other agencies. So for 2 weeks we were, but again, it was completely legal within state law. So it was a mishap that our auditing caught. It was doing it the right way, and we've worked with the Privacy Advisory Board to put in the proper mechanisms of auditing and transparency to make sure that we're doing things the right way on the up and up, which is the way it should be.
And then real quick, before we send things over to Evan, would you say that audit is the system working, catching that?
100%,
okay.
Yes. And we're transparent about that and posting now exactly how we're using this system, this technology, to keep people safe. And that is really what our focus is.
Okay. Chief Wahl, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.